Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of May 5th through May 11th, and we're going to look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Capricorn, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Well. Definitely have feelings here, but you're holding back. All right, let's talk about it. So the main energy for your reading this week is the Six of Pentacles. There's definitely a desire to restore balance here, equal give and take energetically between you and somebody else. But I feel like you're breadcrumbing this person. It could be them breadcrumbing you, right? We'll see when we clarify, but I feel like you're giving this person just enough to keep them hooked. Now, in the recent past, you get the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles. You definitely have love for somebody here. You want to express how you feel for this person. You want to open up. What you're actually doing is none of that. You're keeping this all inside. You're keeping it within yourself, keeping it to yourself. You're holding back. You seem very, very closed off to this other person, but deep down, you carry the feelings, you carry the love. Now, in the current situation, you get the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Tower. You're starting to entertain the idea of, you know what, maybe I should just give up on this. Maybe I should just completely walk away. This is too frustrating. There's too much going on here. Maybe it's just better if I just, walk away, turn my back, give up on this whole situation. You're starting to lean in that direction, and then bam, something happens. I don't know what it is. We'll see when we clarify, but the Tower is here to let me know this is kind of the path you're going on, and then bam, something happens which usually flips it around. Now, in the near future, you get the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. You're really, really going within here. You're really disconnecting. You're closing yourself off. With the Queen of Swords here next to the Eight of Cups, it's almost like you take your heart, you put it in a bag, you close that bag, you hide it in your closet, and you just completely detach any emotions from this person, from the situation. And you may also get into kind of an energy of like recluse, like I want to be by myself, leave me alone, give me my own space. Let's see, very, very significant shift in energies from the recent past to the current situation, and then something happens in the current situation which just completely shuts everything off for you. But let's see. Let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles, which is the main energy for your reading this week. It's interesting because as I was shuffling, you got the Eight of Pentacles, which flew out. The Ace of Pentacles, which is all about like an actual brand new beginning. But what I'm seeing here is there's an energy for equal give and take. There's an energy for a brand new beginning between you and this person. And it's kind of like stop and go. It's like we've restored balance. Okay, and then I pull back. And then we communicate, and then I pull back. And then, we talk a little bit, and then I pull back. And so you're kind of like in and out with this person, but you're not doing it. I don't see like I'm trying to play games here, right? This is just like a pattern that you have where it's like you move forward a little bit and then you pull back, and then you move forward a little bit more and then you stop. And it's kind of like very much stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. The energy for a new beginning between you and somebody else is here, but I see you constantly like pumping the brakes on it. Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to see what the Knight of Cups is for you in the recent past. Why are your cards giving me attitude? It's like they keep stopping. If it keeps doing this, I'm going to change the deck. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Hermit, which you get again in the same row in the near future, the Eight of Swords, and the World. Yeah, you and this person may have had a bit of a rekindling, a bit of, communication. There may have been some flirting, some romance. Maybe like you saw this going in a certain direction, or you were even open to like, let's hang out, let's talk, the romance is kind of starting up again, and then bam, you're showing me here, I put an end to that. And what put an end to this is not you like, oh, I don't love this person, I don't care about them anymore. No, what put an end to this is you got up in your head. You went up in your head and you started overthinking and overanalyzing and catastrophizing, and just all the worst case scenarios were playing. And so what that did is it took you out of this energy of expressing love and expressing emotions and having your heart open into an energy of, let me go within, let me kind of isolate, because, I need to think this through. My mind is kind of playing a loop of all the worst case scenarios that could happen. So I don't really feel like you're not going to be able to keep an open heart when your mind is sitting here running through all the ways that this could go very, very bad and how you could get hurt in this situation. Let's take a look at the High Priestess in your recent past. High Priestess is clarified by the Seven of Swords, which you get again in the current situation, the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, which you get in the same row in the current situation. There's definitely a lot of connection between your past, present, and future in terms of what's going on in this reading. So what I do see here is if there was any point in the past where you did not trust this person, where there was some deception, where you're like, hey, maybe this person's trying to blow smoke up my ass or bullshit me, that's healed. That's kind of been corrected. I see you moving past that. I see you healing that, being like, okay, I do trust this person. I am open to them. I am open to communicating with them, and I'm curious about where this could go, right? And again, it doesn't have to be this person that you decided to put an end to. This could be somebody else. This could be, take it as it resonates, right? Because I am getting multiple energies in your reading here. But what I do see is that even this person which you are curious about, which you are open to, you're keeping it to yourself. You're like, yeah, we smoothed everything over. Everything's good. Everything's great. But I don't want this person to know. Like, I'm going to keep this on the hush-hush. I'm going to keep this to myself. But I'm open to this person. I'm curious and I'm interested. Like, this is a good energy that you have towards this person. Let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles in your recent past. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords. The reason you're holding back here on the recent past and you're not, like I said, telling this person that you're open to them, communicating this to them, expressing how you feel, is because there's a lot of confusion here with regards to, again, like I said, I get two people, two energies or more. One of them makes you feel really, really good, but they also carry a sense of heartbreak. So whoever this person is that you're kind of holding your feelings back from, this person makes you feel very, very good when you're with them. But on the other hand, there's also some pain that you're showing me tied up to whoever this is. And so I feel like you're a little bit confused. You're like, well, am I going to get the pain? Am I going to get the happiness? Where is this going to go? And so, and it could be that you feel very, very good about one person and there's heartbreak tied up to another person. For some of you, I don't feel like that's the case for all of you, but it's kind of like the good and the bad is mixed in with this person. And that's why you're kind of holding back here, because you're not quite sure which one it is yet when it comes to this person. Are you going to be happy or are you going to be heartbroken? Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what the Seven of Swords is for you in the current situation. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which you just got, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Cups. So again, you were open. Your heart was open to somebody at some point. You're giving up on that. You're kind of like, you know what? For whatever reason, you're not telling me why. It could be because of the heartbreak that this person caused. It could be because you really don't know if they're going to hurt you or not. You're showing me, you know what? Forget this. I'm giving up on this whole new beginning, new love type thing. I'm not open. I don't want to keep my heart open. I don't want to be interested in this person. Forget it. I'm giving up and I'm just completely pulling back. I'm completely closing myself off to this. It's almost like something shifted within you where you had your feelings open. You were open to this and then you're like, no, forget all that. Let me go back into my little cocoon of safety. Let's see the Page of Wands in the current situation for you. Page of Wands. Okay, look, I am getting two energies here. I feel like you're dealing with two people, unless this person is like borderline personality and they got split personality, which I don't think is the case. That was a joke, by the way. Please don't take me seriously. But I feel like you're dealing with two people. One you've got history with. This person makes you feel good, but they also carry some pain that they cause you. And I feel like that's the connection that you decided to end. The other one, it's kind of like a not superficial connection, but it's not as deep. It's more so like on the surface, kind of like, I'm attracted to them. They're kind of cute. We flirt, yada, yada. Even with them, you're showing me like, you know what? I don't even want to be open to this. Forget it. But there is somebody you could be dealing. So I'm seeing water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I'm seeing fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The water sign, I feel like you're kind of like, yes, no, maybe so, I don't know. You're not really like dealing with them too much. The fire sign, it's more so there's some healing that took place here between you and this person. And I feel like in the current situation with the fire sign, or the person that you're more passionately connected to, right? If you're not dealing with a fire sign, there's an energy of, I want to rekindle this spark. I want to rekindle the romance here between me and this person. Like, I want to start it up again. I want that love. I want that passion. And there's a conflict here, though, between you and this person. And I feel like you're very conflicted, as are they, by the way. I feel like they're also very conflicted and very unsure about whether or not to actually start this up again, whether or not to actually have a connection with you again. So I feel like you guys are both very much on the same page in terms of, I want this, but is this a good idea? Let's take a look at the Tower. I hope that makes sense, Capricorn. Let's take a look at the Tower for you in the current situation. The Tower is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Yeah, you literally cannot fight this anymore. You need to work on resolving something from the past. It's like the past is coming up and you're showing me, all right, I can handle it now. I'm in an energy of being able to take action, being able to be very bold, and I have a desire to work on things and fix and correct whatever happened between me and this person in the past. It's like the time is now. And it's like you're finally feeling like, okay, I can handle this. I can do this. Yeah, bring it on. Let's make this happen. Let's take a look at your near future then. I want to see what this Hermit is about for you in the near future. The Hermit is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Chariot, the Queen of Cups. You're moving in a very good direction. It's like Spirit is coming in and just guiding you here. Very inspired action. There's a lot of momentum. You're moving towards this love that you share, with somebody else. They also share this love with you, by the way. This is not just you love them. It's both ways. And then you come in with an energy of a bit of self-sabotage here, because what you're doing is you're moving in this direction. You're moving towards this person. You're moving towards this love. And then you go back into your cocoon. You kind of pull back and you go deep into your shell again. Again, could be because your mind starts acting up again and being like, oh, worst case scenario, let's think of all the ways this could go bad. There is an element here of self-sabotage in the near future where you're moving towards what you want. You're moving towards your goal. You're getting there. It's almost there. And then you pull back. Kind of like I said, stop and go, stop and go. Let's take a look at the Eight of Cups in the near future for you. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So again, same thing. You have this desire to be with this person. There is a soul connection showing up here for you. And you keep showing me that you're putting your independence, your sense of individuality in between you and this person. And that's causing an emotional disconnect for you. It's almost like you're showing me the love that I have with this person is so consuming that I feel like I lose myself in this connection. So even though you want this connection, you keep pulling back and being like, no, but I'm single. I'm independent. Like, I don't need anybody, and that's causing a bit of an emotional disconnect here for you here in the near future. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords in the near future. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Judgment, the Four of Wands, and the Fool. I like this, actually. I like this. It's almost like you're making a logical decision to, despite the fear, despite the, self-sabotage here, to still go ahead and pursue this. It's like you're making a decision to be like, okay, I understand this is risky. I understand that there's some risks involved in this connection, in this bond that I share with somebody here. I don't care. I still want it, and I'm making the choice, like I'm making the decision to pursue it anyway, despite the fact that I could get hurt. And so you are moving in this direction. You are pursuing this connection. Your heart is still closed off from this. Your heart is still disconnected from this. And it's not because you don't have feelings. I feel like it's a protective mechanism for you where you're like, okay, if I don't emotionally invest in this, if I'm not emotionally invested in this, if I'm not emotionally connected to this, I can still go and pursue this connection, but I'm not going to get hurt in case it doesn't work out. To which I call bullshit, because you keep showing me love throughout this whole reading. You can keep your heart closed off only for so long. At some point, it's going to open up because your higher self is kind of guiding this whole scenario here. So I'm not too concerned about that. It's more so like you're showing me this is how I protect myself. And I'm like, okay, if that's what feels safe to you, go ahead and do that then. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Capricorn. Yep, you got the 5 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in the current situation, tied up to you working on resolving the past issues. And again, you get it from the universe. 5 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. You're working towards a reconciliation here. You're working towards resolving whatever issues you had with somebody in the past so you and this person can move towards a reconciliation. This is beautiful. I like this. I really do. So Capricorn, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here next week.